We've talked to many fighters from the UFC.
We've had a bunch of dudes on over the years. This guy never been on with us before right now.
Never before. Frankie the Answer Edgar. Frankie, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good. We're playing your walkout music. Do you hear it?
Yeah, I do, man. I'm getting fired up over here.
Yeah, that was at least UFC 98, right?
Yeah, yes. It's been walkout music for my past couple, actually.
Now, when you choose your walkout music, are you looking for something to motivate you to, like, go in and kick somebody's ass, or is that, like, chill music to, like, you know, help you relax? What does it do?
You know, sometimes I get it. I'll be driving in my car or listening to some iPod or something, and if something clicks, I'll say, all right, that's it. That's going to be the walkout song.
I remember when I played high school, Wade Hampton. You may have heard of the school. A friend of mine, me and Kent Palm would go sit in his car and we would listen to Hell's Bells by AC/DC before every game.
Oh, really?
And guess how many games we won in 4 years, Frankie?
How many?
One.
You should have listened to something else.
Should have been listening to Biggie, I guess. So we're going to get to this best of 2010 UFC Blu-ray and DVD in just a second. But here's what I want to ask you. I want you to be honest with me. And I think you're an honest man. Have you ever watched Dana White work out?
You know, I've seen him when there was in that promo when him and Tito were going to box an amateur boxing match. So, yes, I've seen him work out in that TV show.
Is he juicing? Because he has gotten so big, and I know that he doesn't have to be under the same regulations that the fighters do. So could he be on the juice?
I don't know, man. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to take Dana's back and say, nah, he's just working out hard.
Right. His shoulders are like monsters now.
Massive.
They're huge.
It's big.
He's bigger than Joe Rogan right now. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, you got to keep us fighters in line, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Now, another question real quick. The Answer. That's your nickname. That's your moniker. Allen Iverson also uses The Answer. Who had it first? Was it you or Allen?
Probably Allen. He's a little bit older than myself.
Yeah. Does that bother you at all? Like when people say The Answer, they should be thinking of Frankie Edgar and not Allen Iverson?
Nah, that's cool. You know, there's room for both of us.
I think you should be the guesstimate.
I should. What's that now?
The guesstimate, Frankie Edgar.
Yes.
Or the question.
The
question isn't. The question isn't if. It's when I'm gonna kick your ass. Frankie, the question, Edgar.
The hypothesis.
I love it.
And speaking of the ass kicking, what can we expect when you and Gray Maynard go at it again at UFC 130?
Oh yeah.
Man, another exciting one. You know, it's really hard to say what's going to happen. It's going to be our third time fighting, so, you know, I'm expecting it all. You know, I'm sure he's going to bring his best. I know I'm going to bring my best, and, you know, we'll have some fun.
Yeah. You know, with the NFL lockout that's going on, Dana White, speaking of that guy again, he said he'd give some thought to some NFL guys in the UFC. If you could get any NFL player in the octagon, Frankie Edgar, who would it be? There's got to be somebody you'd like to get in, go a few rounds with.
Any NFL player?
Any current NFL player that's in the lockout. Who would you like to fight in the octagon?
Oh, man. How about Reggie Bush? He's the most famous guy. You know, he's a little bit smaller, so I'll go Reggie.
You like to kick his ass?
God, I was hoping you'd say Tom Brady. I hate Tom Brady.
Yeah, but Tom Brady would be a heavyweight, I think. He might cut to 205, but he's big.
Possibly. You know, Michael Strahan's going to be on tomorrow at this same time, so do you think you could take Strahan? We'll tell him.
Yeah, you can tell him I can take him.
You can take him. All right, we quote you on that, Frankie Edgar.
Frankie Edgar, I got to tell you, I've lost money gambling on you in the past.
You shouldn't gamble.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
I did. I had a bet. I bet on B.J. Penn at UFC 112, and you made me eat that. And I want to ask you this. I mean, you're the UFC lightweight champion. Nobody has anything but respect for you, myself included.
Uh-oh.
And some people out there, some people I know, some friends of mine, they're kind of critical of your fight style. I'm sure you see it on the internet and stuff, too. And I'll be honest with you, I myself have been there a little bit here and there, critical of your fight style at times, you know, because dude, you're elusive, you're evasive, and sometimes watching you fight, I think it frustrates me as much as it frustrates the other guy. So what do you say when somebody's critical of your style at times?
I pay no attention to it, to be honest with you. You know, I go out there to fight to win, and, you know, I got to use my assets. I'm not the biggest guy in the weight class, so sometimes my footwork is one of my biggest assets. I think my fights are exciting. So, you know, I won Fight of the Night 4 times.
Yep.
And my last fight was considered one of the most exciting fights of the past couple of years. So, I think I'm doing my part.
I enjoy you, Frankie. I'm not on this bandwagon with 9. I'm a big fan of yours. Now, this DVD that's out, it came out yesterday, UFC Best of 2010. It's like a 2-disc collections on DVD and Blu-ray. What are we going to see some of the highlights on this package that's out?
You know, it's just what it is, man. It's some of the best fights of 2010. You know, and, you know, big names, some huge fights. That the Lesnar-Carlin fight definitely sticks in my mind.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Lesnar takes a pretty good beating, comes back, and, you know, makes quick work of Carlin in the second round.
Do you like Brock Lesnar as a person? Have you met him, worked out with him, anything?
You know, I have never met Brock Lesnar. He's probably one of the only guys I haven't met yet, so
really?
You know, I really can't say. Yeah.
You would think the heavyweight champion, they would bring him around and introduce him to everybody. You got to believe in whoever's representing your company, you would think.
Yeah, I guess they're keeping away from. I don't know, man. He's a busy guy.
You going to watch WrestleMania on Sunday?
Probably not.
Really? You don't like WrestleMania? The Rock's coming back, dude. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I was a kid, you know, I was into it, but,
yeah,
you know, not anymore.
So we've learned a lot today. We've learned that Nine's not a big fan of your fighting style. I am. We've also learned that you think you could beat Michael Strahan and Reggie Bush.
I don't know if I could beat those guys, but I'd fight them. How about that?
You will fight them. How much will you put on the table? Out of your own money.
Well, I'll let Nine put the money on so he can lose again.
You know what, Frankie Edgar? I'm going to get that money back at some point.
And in closing, do me a favor. Do you ever see Frank Trigg?
Yeah, I have seen him a couple times.
Tell that son of a bitch that he owes me $10,000. He does. He made me a bet 3 years ago, and he's never paid up on it.
Oh, man.
I've got tape of it, too. It's true.
All right, and I'll make sure I relay the message for you.
All right, I appreciate that. The answer, Frankie Edgar, go get the Best of UFC 2010. It's out right now on DVD and Blu-ray. And Frankie, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you, buddy.
Thanks, Frankie.